It's estimated that 1 in 4 families will experience pregnancy or infant loss in their lifetime. Dealing with such an unimaginable loss can cause grief, anxiety, confusion, and guilt. Also, isolation. And if you're going through this, you're not alone. There are so many resources in Connecticut that offer support, including the nonprofit Annabella's Angels. And joining us now from the organization is founder Jessica Ocasio and board member Jill Lombardi. Thank you both so much for being with us.
Thank you so much for having us.
Jill, Jessica, I want to start with you. Annabella's Angels started from the loss that you experienced with your family. I have to imagine that you never get over that, and certainly it's a difficult situation no matter what stage you're in, but you took that pain and that tragedy and turned it into something that would help so many other families.
Right. So in December 2014, my husband and I were expecting our first child together as a newlywed couple. Unfortunately, my waters broke at 18 weeks, so into the second trimester. And unfortunately, we lost our daughter, Annabella, through the time of staying home and recovering and grieving. I was attempting to find any resources, supports for myself, but I ended up finding some information on cuddle cots and walks. With that, I thought one way to help myself grieve and really keep in mind the necessary supports for women was to start a walk. So we started our walk in 2015 was our very first walk. And it was just a quick, small gathering, but an important gathering.
And Annabella's Angels has certainly grown. And Jill, you've been involved for many years now, and you bring more than 45 years of experience as a labor and delivery nurse. And you've helped countless women through that difficult time. And you really just wanted to get involved and do your part?
Yes, well, through my career, my passion really was helping with perinatal loss, because we didn't want anyone gone, forgotten. And I think Jessica entered my life in 2016 when I was at Bristol Hospital, and we wanted to enhance our program, and she donated her cuddle cot to our institution, and it's just provided so many families with the gift of life and time, and time to be with their baby. And this helps the baby stay sustained, and they can, sometimes the mother isn't up to it right away, has physical things, so they can have the baby with them as much or as little as they choose. It's always a choice. We offer opportunities, and most people towards the end of my career had obviously taken it, and it helps siblings, grandparents, and everyone is different, but they get to spend this time seeing what their baby looks like, who it reminds them of, these little features that they could go home and not ever wonder for the rest of their life. So, and if they're not ready, we do mementos, we do little things in a box, and we'll have them tuck it away, take it home, and if they ever are ready, then they do that. But we've really reconnected with so many with the walk every year, and it's fathers, it's families, it's not just the mother that's going through it.
Jessica, talk a little bit more about all the items that you've brought here.
So this box right here is actually the cuddle cot device. The cuddle cot device is from the UK, and it is a cooling device. Typically, if hospitals do not have this device in their location, then the babies that pass would have to be brought into the morgue to keep them cool from obvious changes of death happening. This allows the baby to stay in the room, which is important for the families, so that way they can have that time to bond with their baby, take photos, handprints, and also just not rush the grieving process and have the baby taken away immediately. To date, we've been able to place 17 cuddle cots, one in Boston Medical, one in White Plains Hospital, and the remaining 15 in Connecticut hospitals. So we're looking to place as many as we can in the tri-state area, because it is a necessary resource. We want to give as many families the gift of time to spend with their babies, because those are their final moments with their baby.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
And we want to remind everybody that the walk is happening next Sunday in Waterbury.
Yes, October 6th at Fulton Park.
And a website where folks can go.
AnnabellasAngels.com.
and that be to register for the walk and also make a donation.
Right,
and help
yes.
some other families.
Yes,
in
all the
future.
donations we receive go towards purchasing cuddle cots to place in other hospitals in Connecticut and other states nearby.
Annabelle and Jill, Jessica and Jill,
Thank
thank
you.
you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
And for what
Thank
you're
you.
doing to help other families.
Thank you so much.